It's in the game.
PlayStation.
Welcome to a really compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome, folks, to the Plains and Jordan-Hare Stadium, the home of the Auburn Tigers. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Set to kick it away. And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Back to throw. It's Manning. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. On the ground, it's Brown. Crosses the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, I tell you, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
Running game is working. We'll stick with it on first down. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
To throw, it's Manning. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He hands it to the back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's third down now. fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, but you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. That's caught. It's Winston. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And the offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking for a receiver. Complete with a running back, but can he get there? He's in the clear. Out past the 30. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
To the air, it's Manning. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Physical run, earns the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. A quick throw out left, complete. Breaks loose at the 45. And just like that, in one play, they moved into scoring position at the 23.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback keeps it here. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Here comes the shovel pass. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. They're ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they hand it off to the back. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Can he make it to the marker? Breaks loose at the 40. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Thompson. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. Working tight windows. It's Holstein. Looking right. This one caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. The penalty backs him up. First and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's an out route. The catch made. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up third down.
The quarterback has got to do a better job of recognizing that there's double coverage on this receiver. He still tries to throw that in there, believing in his receiver, and he almost throws an interception.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush gets home.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
You made it. 3 points on the board.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Dropping back, it's Manning. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, looking to throw it. The pocket breaking down. 7-yard gain sets up a third and 3.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway, got away from him. Don't see that often.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Oh, escapes the tackle. They escaped one tackle, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And sack sets up an important third down. Out of the gun now on third down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They'll run it from the gun. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hunt over the middle. It's Brown. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's a quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They test the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Caught behind the line. It's Howard. Touchdown, Auburn. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Grab down the middle. It's Evans. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Auburn Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quick dart to the right. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He goes down quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes the grab. It's Evans. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Incomplete. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
You had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Quarterback still with the football. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
The back's got it on the pitch. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. Receiver makes the catch. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Ball handed off. Howard right past the defender. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Hand off to the single back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Powers through.
And that's the advantage of having a big running back like that. They're just so tough to bring down. This guy always seems to fall forward, and you almost never see him tackled for a loss.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On 2nd and goal, they'll give them another chance. Touchdown, Bulldogs, to put them on top now. Well, they slowed the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, that puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive.
And your Auburn will take over 1st and 10.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Nice run is brought down to the 44.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can he get there on the ground? And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tigers. They connect for 6.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point up and good, so it's 28-24. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Hands it off from the gun. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Punt over the middle. It's Evans. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Finds his man. It's Winston. Gets some space around the 30. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First and long now after the penalty. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fights off a defender. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He's going to hand this off. The Soft are able to bring him down quickly. When a player is down injured after that last play, they take a timeout or they check him out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
We'll try to run it with the option. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Now the crucial PAT to stretch the lead to a field goal. And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. The offense now operating in empty. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back and cover three. The center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run for the first down. They convert on third down now. Sets up first and goal from the 9.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter. Critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock. Working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Caught by the receiver. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Second down after that previous play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. First down and 10. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Caught quickly. He shreds the tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Here we go, third and short on the 7th play of this drive. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
It's as good as still trail, though. They're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Suddenly, this is a 3-point game in the fourth quarter. Interesting to see how aggressive they get with play calling. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. They'll give it to the back. Powering through. Look at that powerful running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched 2 really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. 2 ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.